That's just going to make us the best secondary in the country once again. He played a real crucial part of what made our secondary, our defense, successful in games. So it just means a lot having him. I could depend on him, knowing he's going to do his job and be there to make plays.
Nikki, go ahead.
You're a hot topic, and you are one of the more prominent cornerbacks with all of your experience last year. When you look at this year, what are kind of your goals and things you want to improve on and just your focus all around?
Definitely be a leader more, lead. I led by example more last year, but we had guys like 7 and 12, who were more vocal leaders. So I kind of want to step up into that more, being a vocal leader this year, just making sure my guys know what they're doing and, just we on point every time.
Hey, DJ, got a couple of new safeties you're going to be working into the rotation. How has it gone early stages, getting to know those guys more than maybe playing with them practice-wise, number-wise yet?
One of the first things I noticed is that they all love the game, They just love being out there, love working, just running around, going after the ball and everything. So, like, Tafiq, man, he a dog for real. He definitely a student in the game for sure. And then, you got Antonio, man, He just so lengthy and rangy, man. He's just gonna be a good player here, being developed here.
How about Carter? What have you seen from Carter?
Oh, Carter, yeah, Carter is Carter. He's solid, always solid. I can always depend on him for sure too. Yeah.
Hey DJ, I'm Jack Harlow with SI. Just curious, reflecting on last year, just what were the biggest things you learned about yourself, and what would you like to kind of improve upon this spring?
One of the biggest things I learned about myself is, I gotta always stay in my own, stay on myself more, I'm my biggest critique. So I just want to make sure that I keep stacking every day, each day getting better and everything. And then another thing is, just don't get too high in the highs, don't get too low in the lows. Like I said, just got to keep a constant mindset, a pro mindset, really, every day.
Hey, DJ. Brian Howell, the Daily Camera. You mentioned this last offseason, after Travis has got all his awards and everything, that it was kind of inspirational to you to see that. Is that something that you've thought about this offseason that's kind of fueled you a little bit as you go through workouts to make sure you have a great year?
Oh, yes, sir, most definitely. I'm putting work in the weight room more, trying to get my body right, develop more, putting more time in the film room because, I seen it happen. Like, I watched Travis do it, I'm taking notes myself. So, like I said, it was just inspirational seeing him do it. So, just knowing I could, potentially bring a trophy home myself, Jim Thorpe Award, any award that I go chase after, really.
Hey, DJ, Scott Proctor at DMVR, kind of talking a little bit more about Travis. Just how valuable do you think it was kind of playing opposite of him, knowing that a lot of times teams weren't trying to throw at him, which meant that you got a lot of targets. How valuable do you think that was last season?
Man, it was real valuable. Going into the season, I knew, that's going to be the main thing. They not throwing to Travis as much at all, really, so they definitely going to want to target me. So I just made sure that, when they came my way, I was on point. If they got a ball on me, I'm on to the next play, get ready, get set, do it again, next time make a play on it. So I really just, like I said, just kept that pro mindset about it, just make a play when it come my way. Yeah.
Hi, DJ. Adam Tiger, 24/7 Sports. We get to see Colton Hood play quite a bit last season. Now with Travis moving on to the NFL, what have you seen out of him as a teammate this offseason?
Oh, man, he's just growing into more of a dog, man. Honestly, I wish, it was enough DB spots out there for all of us to be out there playing at the same time because, man, it's no drop-off in that room, especially from last year, but it's still no drop-off this year. So he's just growing into his role as a ball player on his team.
Hey, DJ, Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. We've heard Coach Livingston talk about how good of a teacher Coach Mathis is. Just from your perspective, what about Coach Mathis makes him such a good teacher, and what do you like most about working with him?
He just keeps the main thing. He always says, you get out what you put in. So if you put in, this amount of effort and this amount of time into the game, you're going to get what you deserve out of it. So he just really breaks everything down real easy for us, to understand, and then, just keeps it straight all the time. He's not going to beat around the bush. He's going to, talk to us like men, and then just, at the end of the day, mentor us.
A couple more, David, go ahead.
DJ David Ubben with The Athletic. When you compare where the program is now, what are the biggest differences that you've seen in the program that you encountered when you got here?
I would just say, it's more of a culture, last year's season, we was building, like building more of the foundation, standing on it more. And now I think like this year, like we left that legacy, so now we just got to build off even more. We got younger players coming in, so we got to make sure they know what's right, what's wrong, and then just know how to go out there and be a Colorado Buffalo and play up to the expectation.
DJ Leo Rivera with Scobo Sports. What has the competition been like at these early stages of practice, and what have you seen from some of the young players who are now joining the team?
Man, it's been competitive every day, You look over here, you got Quentin Gibson making a play. You look over here, on the opposite side of the ball, you got Antonio making a play on the ball. Like, it's just exciting to see younger players because I remember when I was in that position, and it's just, looking back at it, it's like, man, time flies, so you just got to take advantage of every opportunity. But it's been real competitive, real competitive.